Against the nuclear industry.
Oh.
And why are you against the nuclear power?
Well, actually, because first of all, the U.S. government's violating federal law in every one of its nuclear facilities to store radioactive waste improperly in violation of federal procedures for such storage. Further, the federal government subsidizes the nuclear industry to the tune of $2.5 billion per month, which according to the industry itself equates to approximately 50% of the industry's contribution to the GDP of the United States of America. Then you have the issue that the 100+ civilian reactors, all of them have leaked. And finally, you have my own personal issue, which is in 2009, I discovered through an elemental hair test that I have 100 times the amount of uranium in my body that would be expected to be found there based on above ground testing in the 50s, 60s, and so on. So for those reasons, and then also the fact that there are much safer technologies that don't require the building of trillions of dollars of unfunded liabilities.
I understand only the half.
But I think he got the main point.
Sure.
But propose a better solution.
Germany is doing great right now, making the transition away from nuclear to photovoltaics, which makes a lot of sense. You know, for example, those don't actually poison anybody. You know, so they can't have an accident that's going to result in multi-trillions of dollars worth of unfunded liabilities like you see in Fukushima right now, where originally the estimates for cleanup were in the hundreds of billions, and now the Japanese government is talking about 10 trillion or more in unfunded liabilities. Those are liabilities that fall on the taxpayers, sir, not the companies, because the companies are allowed to go bankrupt, which means that the executives who made huge personal profits walk away scot-free.
Yes, but I think about Germany has prices for energy twice and thirds.
Germany also has like about 1.5% of the availability of solar energy resources that the United States does, sir. So in fact, because Germany is now supplying 50% of its electricity from solar energy, it seems like it makes very good sense to me. Especially since the U.S. government has not solved any of the problems. They haven't even begun to solve the problems with nuclear energy in this country. Not anywhere close.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Have good information.
It's all available for free on my website. I am. I actually went through 10,000 pages of U.S. government data to develop my opinion. I didn't develop that from the news. I actually read the agency releases that discuss these issues. For example, the Government Accountability Office here in this country declared to the public many, many years ago that the U.S. government lost 5 tons of highly enriched materials. Lost them. That's enough for 100 bombs, the equivalent of what they dropped in Japan back in 1945. I mean, that could devastate a whole country. And they didn't do anything about it. There was no activity. When I looked at that in 2011, they had done nothing in 10 years or more. So it's a threat to national security.
I think we have to go. Thank you.
Thank you for your time, sir.
I respect your standing, but